Welcome everyone to Baldur's Gate 3 Fight Club. This is where we put enemies, bosses, and armies head to head to see who comes up victorious. Today we have the most requested army battle ever. This is gonna be the Steelwatcher Titan versus an army of Githyankis. Just a quick segue, we are fast approaching our 3,000 subscriber goal. If you want to help us out, please consider subscribing to the channel. That being said, place your bets, enjoy. Alright, let's get this battle started together with our live commentary as usual. On the Steelwatcher side, we have 8 Steelwatchers that are using swords, 3 Steelwatchers that are using crossbows, and 1 Steelwatcher boss, that is the Steelwatcher Titan. While on the other hand, we have an army of Githyanki that is composed of raiders, warriors, as well as this commanders that has the ability to disarm and trip our enemies. For the raider side, they can use crossbows using piercing shot and rallying cry, if you see here, buffing up their allies and increasing their HP by 8. We have a really good position for the battle just in front of the grove, so we can utilize the number advantage to our favor. I'm really rooting for the Steelwatchers right here. They deal a ton of damage if ever they can land their attacks, as well as proning their targets. So we have using trip attack here. If you notice, some of the raiders are using trip attack and attacking our Steelwatchers. Fortunately, they are immune to trip attack and getting prone. So they'll just try to chip them down with really good positioning on the high ground. The unfortunate thing here is that the Steelwatcher crossbowmen are really dumb. They want to melee down their enemies, so they're not utilizing their position enough. So just gonna be moving around and trying to disarm and lacerate the Steelwatchers. Oh man, we just got a weapon drop from one of the Steelwatcher crossbowmen. They're just gonna try to disarm all of these guys and so that they can't use their devastating attacks on the army. Really good tactic with the Githyanki, trying to disarm the Steelwatchers as early as possible. So for the commander here, they're just using their flaming strike as well as a few other skills that they can utilize. The commander Githyanki has the ability to use shocking grasp, by the way, as well as a few other fighter skills. So they're very potent in disarming enemies and their targets. So for the raiders, they're just trying to attack and chip down their enemies right here. While on the guards that has the helmets, they'll just try to attack them down. Now, wow, another weapon drop to the Steelwatcher right there. We have 2 Steelwatcher and another one right here. 3 Steelwatchers now doesn't have any weapons, so they'll just try to punch their way out of the situation. So we'll just observe what is happening here. Oh, another one drop. We have a total of 4 Steelwatchers that don't have weapons anymore. This is gonna be really rough with them. Man, the Githyankis are really doing some work with the Steelwatchers right here. Basically, guys, if you try to disarm your enemies, especially your melee enemies, they're gonna be practically useless and can't deal any sort of damage. One of the commanders used their shocking grasp. It is very effective against the automatons that are quite susceptible to lightning damage. So now our Steelwatcher Titan is moving. Oh wow, did you guys see that? They just used their Githyanki magic to counterspell the use of the Steelwatcher Titan, and is basically didn't use any spell right there. Really great choice of attacks. As expected, the Steel Watchers are just gonna punch their way at their situation. But some of them still has weapons. Okay, really good attack right there. Prone some of the targets. But man, the Steel Watchers that has the crossbows isn't doing really good. They're still using their punching abilities, not utilizing their weapons. Okay, just punching their way out of this. Not a great sight. Okay, really good thing. They just used their weapon, prone a couple of guys right there. And another follow-up. Really good choice. I think this is one of the Steel Watchers that's going to be punching. At least their punching attacks still prone targets. So yeah. Okay, really good choice here. Trying to eliminate the Rangers as much as possible. Really good setup right there for the Steel Watchers. Use Rallied, increase the HP by 8, and attack the Steel Watchers from afar. Using Misty Step to reposition. Oh wow, that's a great tactic right there. Taking the high ground advantage. Yeah, just attacking the one that's low ground. Now we have a Steel Watcher that's going to be detonating. If you guys notice that, they used a multi-attack arrow. So that has the ability to attack targets, a couple of targets in a vicinity. That's a really good thing to use. Using Misty Step upon the high ground and attacking from that height, it's really nasty. And if you notice right there, we have a Steel Watcher that is about to blow. So that's going to be a casualty for a Steel Watcher. I just hope that they take some Githyanki with them when they explode. So that's going to be a really good trade back for that damage that they dealt with the Steel Watchers. So they're just trying to chip down the Steel Watchers right here with the Rangers. Moving into safe distance, going high ground and attacking them from afar. Using their Githyanki jumps. They have the ability to jump around. You see here, they just reposition. Now we're gonna melee down our Steel Watchers right here. Critical miss. Really good. Off balance. Using Misty Step to reposition. Using Shocking Grasp to follow up that. Shocking this Steel Watcher right there around the cliff. They just have some really good synergy, guys. The rallying of the Rangers while also attacking multiple Steel Watchers in a turn. Really good setup right there. Using jump around. Just stripping them down. Even if they have some really high HP, they can't do anything. So we have here the Githyanki mages. They have some abilities using mind magic, but they're not quite effective with the Steel Watchers because they are automatons. So most of them are going to be useless for this. The really cool thing about these mages is that they try to reposition around the zone of detonation so they don't get affected by the exploding Steel Watcher. Another Shocking Grasp. Now for the Titan, come on, do something. Another cancel by the Githyankis right there. The Steelwatcher Titan boss isn't that effective yet in the battlefield because the Githyanki keeps on using counter magic on them. Oh wow, they just used the grappling hook to pull down one of the Githyankis from the cliff and deal additional falling damage to them. Really good thing to see. So use the punch there. Okay, reposition to our ranger. Okay. Okay, just try to punch. Oh, another detonation is gonna happen. So we have two Steel Watchers that's about to blow. This looks really rough for our Steel Watcher gang right here. At least they're not dumb enough to stand around in that explosion area. Another steel. Oh, it just exploded and damaged one of the Steelwatcher allies. At least one of the Steelwatcher attacked the Rangers right there and took out a couple of them, punching their way out of that. Man, the Steelwatcher just went to the position of the detonating Steelwatcher and just went on collateral damage for them. Really rough. Okay, so they're buffing up their allies once more, using their ranged attacks and attacking from afar. Man, this position of the Raiders are impeccable. They're just really good at repositioning themselves. Critical miss. And another attack. Another detonation. So we have like 4 detonations that's gonna happen in the next turn. 5th detonation in the turn. Man, I hope that they can just take as much enemies as they can so that the Steelwatcher Titan can deal its thing. Oh man, the Steelwatcher that is attacking the Raiders is almost dead, and it's about to detonate around 45 HP, I think. So it's gonna be detonating around 45 HP. So they're actually in a timer here. You see here, it's almost, we have like 6 Steelwatchers that's about to blow. Man, it's just gonna be a wipe with them. The Githyankis are really potent against the Steelwatcher Titan and can't dish out its really powerful spells because of the counter magic. It exploded and took a couple of them. Really good idea. So we have another Steelwatcher that's about to blow right here, and I hope that it takes more enemies in the vicinity. Really bad thing for the other one that is really far away on the other side. At least one of them can take down a couple of those. So the mages aren't do anything because they're not quite effective with the Steelwatchers that are automatons and are immune to psychic damage. Oh man, that is just a blast zone right there on top of 2 detonating Steelwatchers. That's gonna be nasty. Anything in that vicinity will be dead. So this one is trying to detonate it himself. Okay, just try it and see what happens. Steelwatcher Titan still moving here and doing just melee attacks because again it got counter magic by the Githyankis. Dude, this Steel Titan can't take a break. Okay, it's almost time for the Steelwatchers to blow up. It just blew up and took out a couple of those. Another one blew up, like 3 blew up in that turn. I think another one's gonna be blowing up right here, taking down a couple of those. Okay, we just took down a number of raiders right there. And I think that we just have one. Oh man, we just have the Steelwatcher remaining. 2 other Steelwatchers with swords are gonna blow up once more. Really bad position with the Steelwatcher right there. Man, it's just gonna be a wipe with them. Okay, so the remaining one is the Steelwatcher Titan. The other Steelwatcher that's about to blow can't even take down other Githyankis with them. Really unfortunate about that. And we have the Raiders being the MVP of this battle. They're just using the terrain to their advantage. Impeccable positioning right there. And the Steelwatcher is just a sitting duck at the center of it all. So they'll just try to chip it down. Oh, you guys notice this? The Raiders aren't doing anything. They're just standing there and not attacking the Titan. Okay, so they just want to play with their food right here. So they'll just let, you know, the commanders attack it and then just deal the finishing blows. So we have 2 commanders right here that's attacking the Steelwatcher. Oh yes, finally another attack landed. That is the Hellfire Curse. That will provide disadvantage to any enemies that are affected by that spell. but it's too late anyway. The Githyankis are just impeccable in countering all of those spells. Just a matter of time now until the Steelwatcher Titan goes down, and they'll just use Shocking Grasp most of the time while the Raiders just stand there and, spectate the battle. I really can't say that it is a well played with the Steelwatchers. The Raiders have just really good position right here. The Steelwatchers didn't have a chance. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching this battle. This is one of the most anticipated battles yet. If ever you guys have any battles that you want to simulate, or if ever you have any recommendations, would love to know all about it in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that like button if you guys enjoy this fight. Shoutouts for all the people who subscribe and keep supporting the channel. I really appreciate you guys for all the amazing support. And for all the people who haven't subscribed yet, thank you for watching this video, and I hope I earn your subscriptions in future. But if you earn it today, please don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. It really helps me out a lot. If you want to see a battle between Grim the Forge Guardian and Answer the Dracolith, just click on this video right here. Finally, that's it for me. Hope to see you soon on the next Master Box Show. Peace out. Bye, guys.